Finna be in this joint. Ah. We in it. We in it. What is going on, UC family? Had to do a little sound check, make sure we was all good to go before we get started. It's nice to see y'all. It's nice to see you, nice to see you, nice to see you. As you can see, I have a guest with me today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Y'all know who it is. And if you don't,
let us know.
You know now. It's Lil Mike, Lil Don. Y'all know me. Y'all love me. We here. We here.
Y'all, I brought one of the freaking best people that I could think of when it comes down to podcasting. Even though I have never seen her podcast, she should have had one like 5 years ago. And I say this because when I say she keeps it raw, this is the perfect podcast for her because it's called Unfiltered. She is raw. She is very straight to the point. She don't play around. Don't beat around the bush. Never. But she real sweet. She real sweet. So I'm excited to have this conversation with you today, my Kayla.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Girl, we finna get into it, so I'm super, super excited to have you. So we gonna get into it. You guys, if you guys are not tapped in, make sure that you watch on not just YouTube, but Twitch as well. We have iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and further platforms that are gonna be on your TV screen coming very, very soon. Wow. So get ready for the HBCU networks because I'm coming. I can't wait to tell you guys what's on the way, but it's a lot on the way. So had to kick it off with my Kayla because, like I said, she does this. She does this. She don't even know she does this, but she does this.
I don't.
But we about to get started in 3, 2, and 1. What is going on Unfiltered Conversations, family? I am your host, Layla Simone, and we are here for week 29 of Unfiltered Conversations. Dang. We almost at 30, y'all. I'm ready to hit that 50 bar. I'm ready. So today I have a guest with me who is also special to my heart because this is a high school friend, but it's become a lifelong friend that I really wanted you guys to meet. She keeps it real raw, real unfiltered, and I thought this was the perfect time and the perfect podcast for her to come join me today. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Kayla Fleming. Y'all know me. Lil Mike.
Yeah.
World renowned.
Oh.
No, I'm guessing it, but yeah.
No, she not. No, she not. We gonna get into why. But I'm super glad to have you. And
I'm so happy to be there.
So much. Like, I haven't seen. She said she hasn't seen me, and she can't even think about like in ever. And that's very true. Like we both been in our school. We're back home. Everybody's starting to slowly settle back in, and I'm glad to see everybody slowly but surely. And I'm glad to welcome you to our family over here. And again, what is going on, UC family? I am your host, Layla Simone, and welcome to Unfiltered Conversations, where we keep it real talk only. Please do not be offended by anything I say. Just come here and vibe, okay? Because today we are going to be talking about a lot of different things. We have experience from moving from LA to the South for our college experience, and we definitely want to talk about that. We're going to move down to our post-grad experience, and last but not least, we're going to go way back. Not really that far back, but when we were in high school.
Honestly, it is
the Catholic experience.
Though.
It feels, bro, I feel like auntie. Like, I feel like auntie for real now. But basically, the situation of Catholic school and that whole experience, because although I know that there's a lot of people who are of the other races that have attended Catholic school, there's a lot of black people that do that too. So we want to give you the perspective that we got from it. So we're going to get into that. Like I said earlier, you guys, we are available on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Twitch, iHeartRadio, you name it, we're on there, and we are coming to new platforms coming very, very soon. So, welcome.
Yes, welcome.
So can you give us a little background about yourself? Where are you from and what college did you go to?
I'm from the Big G, Gardena baby.
What?
Born and raised. I done been to every school in Gardena.
Oh my God.
Except Gardena High School, you know.
What?
You know where I went, so that was never even a thing, but
let's go, baby.
You know. The G.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I went to the Mississippi Valley State University in Itabena, Mississippi.
Hello.
You know what it do.
So
if you don't, now you do.
I need to know what that experience was like because I've never been to Mississippi. So if you could describe that experience, how would you describe it?
It's an experience.
It's an experience. That's
it's
fair.
an experience.
That's
right.
fair.
It's just different, bro. Like, especially us being from LA, like such a big city, a very like modernized. Like, we're with the times. I think I tell people all the time, Mississippi is like low key behind. Like in the past a little bit. Not even just Mississippi. I think the whole South.
The South. That's what I was about to say. I'm like the South. I'm like, my experience in Louisiana when I got there, I was like, baby, we got some work to do. Like, we got work to do. I'm so thankful for my HBCU, but at the same time, it was work that needed to be done. It's getting done, but it took time. Like, it took some serious time, and I understand that there's political reasons as to why that is, and there's also cultural beliefs as to why. It's a lot. So, I understand that. I want to ask you, what made you decide to leave LA?
I don't think like I planned on doing it, but I played softball, so you know that Valley just offered me the most money out of other schools.
Hey.
So I wasn't really opposed to it, and I think we went to like the end of our high school run. It was like COVID and stuff. We've been stuck in the house for a whole year, and so I'm like, I'm ready to kind of just let me go. There's nothing else to do in LA. Like, we've been in the house for a year now. Let me just get up out here.
It felt like 2 for real, because I'm telling you guys, like, when we got the news that this was over with, like, I was looking around like, y'all, we gonna be gone for 2 days. Like, I really believe that 2 days crap. And then it became a month, and then it was a year, and then we graduated and we did not see each other the whole year. I was like, no lying.
The way we got the news though, like when we were in the cab and we found out we had an extra week for spring break, we was turned up. You would have thought they told us they did tell us we're not going to school no more.
They told us we weren't going to school, so I'm like, bet. Like, everybody like, yeah.
We turned up.
People was running down out to the parking lot, like, cause we all had cars. Everybody was piling into their car. It was time to go. Like, it was time to go for real. But we did not know that it was over.
It was over for real.
Bro, when I realized it was over for real, we was at graduation practice, and I was sitting there on the grass, and I looked left and I looked right, and I just thought to myself, I was like, we was just at retreat.
Bro.
How did we get to the end?
Like, just at the retreat.
The retreat, for those that don't know, we're going to talk about it a little bit more, like the Catholic school experience. But we had to go on a retreat basically to get familiar with other people who went to our school at the time. And I think that it was our dean that was like, look to the left, look to the right. The people that's here right now is not going to be here when you graduate. He never lied.
They were not. They absolutely were not there. But honestly, I can't say though, majority of us were still there.
It. That's what I'm saying. We stuck to our guns. Shout out to our parents for making sure we wasn't out here fooling around. In that school and Power School. I hate Power School. That app was bad. You missed one day at school, you failing.
Alert.
No, you failing the class.
They were sending it to your parents too. Like,
oh my
technology
God.
is so annoying now.
Mind you, I was sick. My mama knew I was sick. It was there. So I missed the day of school, so obviously I missed the work. I get she talking about so you failing? I'm like, we got a party this weekend. I'm like, hold up, Wanda. This is not the time to be playing games. We done lined up the whole fit. We done made them, like in high school, we made plans to get where we was going. We called such and such mama already. She taking us there. You supposed to be taking us home. We lined this up. Do not mess up the play, cause you over here assuming.
Black mamas be good for that. I'm gonna take you, but I don't know how you gonna get back. if I drop you off,
how you gonna give me a ride, but you're not gonna
halfway ride? Like,
we doing one ways.
Like, for real?
We doing one ways. I used to get so blown by that. Like, luckily my mama, like, she was cool. Like, she know I need to get home. So she, you know what, if I gotta go and come, then so be it. Like, she just did that. Because she didn't want to leave it up to somebody else to possibly just flake out. And we just sitting there and now we in the ride. Like, because it was happening. It was going to happen. It was going to happen every time.
Eventually.
Yeah, you wait long enough, you going to see it. You get a front row observation of what's going to happen. But let's move back to what I was saying. Like, why? I'm sorry. But why did you choose the South specifically? Like, first and foremost, you said it was because of the most money, right?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. But other than that, like, what was a big takeaway for you while you were there?
I think the South kind of just made me realize that being mean is not normal. Like, people in the South are very sweet people.
I'm so glad that I finally have somebody to say this
they
to.
Are so nice.
Oh my God, I was like, I got to school because I keep telling you I went to Southern. I got to school and was like, why are we so evil? Like, they don't, like, y'all, it's so weird because I'm trying to get out of it now. I go to work and I'm talking about some how you doing, they looking like this.
Yeah, like nobody in
I'm like, oh crap, I'm back home.
Like,
why am I talking to people at work? Like, let me just clock in and get to the hall. Like,
really deal though. Like, hold on, technically.
Oh, it's okay.
But
but I realized, I was like, y'all, we wake up rude, be in the day rude, go to sleep rude.
Bro.
I'm like, dang.
I don't know what that is though. Like,
that's
why
that,
do you
that's
think
that city mess. Because I feel like when I went to New York, it was the same thing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so when we got shit to do, we don't talk to nobody. That's what it sounds like.
Not at all.
I'm not saying that people in the South don't have stuff to do, but I'm saying they take the time out their day to acknowledge you, even if you passing, they don't know you, anything. So I'm like, what's wrong with us? I feel like probably back in the day, older black people did do that. Like, I really do think that. But we really lost that. Like, we lost that.
We're losing recipes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, what concerns, or if you had any, did you have before you decided to move? Like, because like you said, like, we've been in the house for like 2 years.
Hell yeah.
So, then all of a sudden, you mean to tell me you just gonna hop on a plane and just go be ISO?
Yeah. Basically, that's exactly what happened.
But, like, were you worried about it, or you just kind of like went with the flow?
I wasn't really worried, honestly. Like, I'm like, it was what it was at that point. Like, it was too late to turn back. So it was like, I gotta go do what I gotta do. I think the only thing I was kind of worried about was like if people would like me. Like being from LA, because you know how in the South
they got
have that
disposition on us already, and it's like, hold on, nigga, I'm cool. Like, because that really bothered me. Like, because look, y'all, I'm not even trying to bring the color into it, but people assume because I'm light skinned, I think I'm snooty, and I'm like, wait a minute, and then I had to drizzle that stupid LA on there, so that didn't help. So already off the flap, I got those problems. So I'm sitting up like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even try to make friends. Like, I just shut up, and when people started to get curious about me, I started talking. But I mean, for real, I did not stick my neck out. I did not. The only people that I forced myself to be cool with, because I had to, was my roommates, because they literally lived there.
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously, the way my dorm was set up, you, like, right here, and then I have, like, I go to the bathroom, suite room, like, right there. So people coming through here, I gotta see you. Either like if I'm going to class, if I call myself going to go get some food, shit, if I'm going to the parking lot, I gotta see you. So regardless, I need to, figure it out. So I had to talk to him.
Yeah.
But realistically speaking, when I got there, I was not.
Yeah, I think it was different though for me because I played a sport, so I
you already had a group though.
Yeah.
Like, but my thing is, you had somewhere to go per se, so you had something to kind of start with.
Yeah.
I didn't get involved in nothing for the first year of me being at school. I didn't do nothing but school. That's it. And that is so unlike me if you know me. I'm
very unlike you. You would have thought you would have been somebody team,
nothing
club,
in high school.
Somebody bored.
I was in cheer. Like, I did everything. Like, I did everything I wanted to. I was dancing. I did all types of crap the whole time. So for me to get to school and just be like, I needed to figure out where I was.
That probably because of COVID also too though.
It was a culture shock. It was COVID, and like I just wasn't sure. Like, I didn't want to get myself over like involved in something or responsible for something, and then I'm failing.
Yeah.
My first year, that didn't make
no sense. You gotta handle your business first.
I'm like, hold up, let me figure out where I'm at. And then maybe I'll see about this crap, because I was not sure.
Yeah.
So that first year, I'm not going to lie to you, I did not do nothing. I went to class, dorm, boring. Like, that's it. Like, we had a few events, like, here and there. But even when I went, I still was kind of like, because then you got to get used to the music. Like, the parties and all that, like.
My very first party when I went to school, or when we went to school, I walked in and the music playing, it was just like, what am I like?
You have to understand.
No shade.
It's like they Beano. That's their Beano.
I
They don't get it. Like
we
don't get it, and and they don't get Bino. That's just it. Because I was like, bro, in my head, I was like, Youngboy been playing for the past 2 hours.
I could not. It wasn't. I would have been cool if it was Youngboy, but it was like just random. Like
no, I'm saying for 2 hours, you know.
They do love Youngboy though.
But you're not gonna be cool for 2 hours. So I'm sitting up. I'm like, dang. We done set it the fuck off. Like we done been here forever. I'm like, man, we have been here, and I'm sitting there. I'm like. But then, like, as I kept going to school, I started understanding. I'm like, you know what?
It's kind of lit, though.
Hell yeah.
One thing about the South, though, I feel like the difference between, like, partying in LA and partying in the South, like, LA, everybody want to be so, like, cool. Everybody want to be chill. In the South, the first time I saw somebody jig, I was in awe. Like, I was just staring, like,
I couldn't believe they jumping out their jeans,
like,
head swinging all over the place, like, sweat dripping,
I've never seen nothing
falling
like
out
that.
your clothes. Like, don't care. Like, they don't care.
And
that's
so
how it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
And that's when I realized, I was like, dang, we really not doing this right. We ain't doing it right.
In LA, you might get a little two-step from somebody. You might get a little get off. That's it. Nobody's sweating.
Get off, and
ain't nobody sweating in the party,
only get turned if you see some cheeks strong. That's about it.
That's about it.
That's about it. I don't blame y'all though. We doing that, but I'm saying that should not be the only time you having a good time.
Yeah, no, not at all. I agree.
Like, I just feel like we're cool as hell, but we don't know how to be turned like the South.
No,
we don't. And I give that to them.
They went in that category. They are turned up.
Yeah. They are. So I want to ask you, because we're talking about it, what aspects of Southern culture do you think that you embrace now that you're back home and you can kind of see like your habits kind of?
Definitely saying yes ma'am and no ma'am. Like, I do it so unknowingly now. When I first got to the South, I mean, because in LA, we're not yes ma'am, no sir. We just, yeah. And I had the experience when I first was moving in. I was at the gas station across the street from my school. And I was talking to the little cashier lady, and I kept saying, yeah. Like, she was like, is that it? I'm like, yeah. She like, where you from? You can't be from the South. You're talking like that. I'm like, I'm not from the South. I'm from LA. She's like, well, down here we say yes ma'am, no ma'am. At first I was taken aback because I'm like, I don't even
like,
know
are you checking me?
Like, I don't even know you. But then, like, as I stayed down there longer, I'm like, okay, like, I guess it's just like
it's a respect thing. Yeah, I had to learn that too, but I learned mine more a little costly. Boy, I had a paper I had to turn in, and I had a conflict because, yes, we were in a hurricane, so our class got pushed back, so we didn't have class for a week because of the hurricane. So the next week comes around, and I need to turn in this paper. She canceled class again, but I'm like, man, let me just go to her office and turn this thing in, because I'm not even finna play with her. Like, if she put this F in here, I'm not playing.
I need to see you face to face.
So I'm like, let me make sure this gets where it needs to be. So I go to her office. So I talked to her about this, and she's saying that basically, like, the paper was supposed to be due like a while ago. Apparently, she had mixed my class period up with another class period, so she didn't understand that she was confused. So when she realized it, and we were having a discussion, and I'm saying like, yeah, no, she's looking like
pissed.
Yeah, mad as hell. What is her problem?
Get her banned.
So she's like, it's yes ma'am. I was like, yes ma'am. And my face is all twisted up. And I feel bad now because I know better now. But I'm 18. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this lady? Like, why is she trying to make me like, sorry mama, sorry dad, I know you raised me really well. But that did not make sense to me because I really was not being disrespectful. I said yes and I said no. And she just looked so tore up by her face. I was like, oh man. And when she explained it, I was like, okay, I understand. I was like, and I explained it to her like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not from here. So the way that we talk to our parents, we don't even address them that way because we weren't even taught to do that. Like, we're not forced to do that. Yeah. So it's like, we respect our people, but we're not, going like that. Like, I just had to explain that to her, but that damn near cost me my grade. Yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am almost cost me my grade.
I think the way they be going about it too is kind of like, you can explain to me in a better way than this. Like, it kind of seemed like you trying to like check my temperature. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Chill.
It's
like chill out.
Okay, hold on, big dog. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but the way you coming, it seems like you being disrespectful.
No, for real.
But that's the problem. Then when I match you with that, now we up here now. So it's a crapshoot all the way around. So if you in the South, just say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Just do it.
Even if you don't respect this person, just get over it. Just get over it. That's what I learned.
It's not worth your grade, kids.
Yeah, my grade was about to be from ride, died, and laid to the side.
Not worth your grade.
That pissed me off. I was like,
I can't believe it.
Like,
that's funny though.
She was so mad. I'm like, what is wrong with this lady's face? And here go my mama. It was probably how your tone was. I didn't have a tone. I did not understand that. And then when I explained it to my roommate, she was like, what'd you say? I was like, yes and no. She said, okay, yes and no what? I'm like, that's it. She was like, that was your problem.
That was the problem.
And I was like, well, okay. Because this was like my second month out here. So I'm like,
yeah.
And really, like I said, I haven't really had too many interactions with them because I don't know about your school, but when I got there my freshman year, we had hybrid classes. And they took advantage of the fact that it was hybrid, so we did not meet. We was on Zoom.
I don't even remember, honestly.
Because my freshman year, I think I went to one class like religiously in person, and that's it. Everything else, I had the option here. like I had the option to either be like, I could either watch it online or I could go myself, but that's up to me. So that was the thing. Like, it was an option because they didn't want to have too many people in the class. So you know me, I'm staying at home. I went to bed. So
for real.
Well, no, I didn't go to bed, y'all. That's a lie. But I laid down and stayed there and did my work, whatever you want to call it. But I want to ask you, do you feel like you become a different person since you come back from school?
Honestly, yeah. I think, like, not in like a drastic way, like I just did a whole 180 and turned my whole life around because my life was never needed to be turned around anyway.
Right.
But I think just like I got a lot of lessons from, going to school and bringing them back. Like I said, like, yes ma'am, no ma'am, and just kind of like appreciating where I'm from. Mm-hmm. Like in the South, it's kind of like, I don't like no shade again, but it's kind of depressing. I don't know.
Unfiltered.
I don't know how, well, I mean, I guess it's different if you're from the South, mm-hmm. but I think 4 years was enough for me. It was enough. And I don't really intend on going back either, so.
And I feel you on that. Like, I really do. Like, I enjoyed college, don't get me wrong. But like you said, like, it's a lot of systematic things that will put you in certain predicaments that you just would rather not. Yeah. And when you're out here, yes, the cost of living is more out here, but because of the cost of living, we're able to divert from a lot of different situations. Like, we don't have a lot of different issues, and I feel like a lot of our daily living is catered to our benefit rather than going through extra steps, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I definitely understand that. Like, my time there, I did realize, like, we should be grateful while we're out here because we do have it a whole lot simpler than they do in the South, and I feel like hats off to everybody who's doing their thing in the South because I'm telling you right now,
y'all doing like
y'all are
tough.
Y'all are strong people. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, it's a lot of different things and reasons why it is the way that it is, but there's a lot of amazing things that come out of it as well. So I want to talk about what were some of the highlights when you were out in Mississippi that you're able to always remember.
Crawfish. Y'all. In LA, we don't have crawfish. When I tried it in the South,
I think you're gonna say something memorable and meaningful.
The crawfish. that's what it is. That is my highlight of being in Mississippi. I swear to God.
Bro, she said crawfish.
It's so good.
I was angry at how long it takes to get to it.
It did take a little minute.
I was irritated. I was like, you mean to tell me I'm about to sit here for 15 minutes peeling this thing, and this thing is this big?
It's fire.
Sorry, my nail broke. But it was this big.
It's so good. Once you learn how to eat it, though, and you can do it fast.
Yeah, eventually you'll get your speed up.
What?
But I was upset. Like, my roommate taught me how to open it, and I was very irritated. I was like, so this is it? Like, when I pulled it out, I was like, this is it.
It is a little, actually.
She said,
false.
But she pulled it out, and I was like, this is it. She said, yeah, eat it. I'm like, eat what?
It is. It's like a tiny shrimp. It's Probably smaller than that. Maybe like a
this big.
Like
it's literally
big.
this big. So I'm sitting up looking like.
It's good though. Can you not say it's not good?
It's good.
It's good.
And on top of it, you gotta make sure you got somebody who can season.
Yes.
Cause I'm telling you, that thing suck up every inch of seasoning. Like
Boy.
when I bit that thing, I could taste everything. I was like,
Shit.
and it's crazy because I was late to the seafood game. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them weird kids. Like I used to be weird, macaroni, chicken nuggets, and stuff like that. Like I was not exploring food. I didn't really start fooling with seafood till high school, and then when I got to college, it took me 2 years to put my eyes on crawfish for me to eat it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I didn't like how it had the head and the eyeballs on it and the
fire. You eat the whole shebang though. You gotta eat all of it.
Bro, the people that be sucking their head, I be cracking up.
It's so good.
But why? Like, why?
It's juice in there.
I
like
was
a seasoning juice.
I'm like, you can't eat no meat out of there, right? It's nothing.
I mean, I be eating the meat out the head. They be telling me like you're not supposed to do that, but like I don't care.
I didn't know if you were supposed to or not because and the other thing that would concern me, that's kind of like weird because I eat shrimp, but if you don't clean that, I don't be bothered.
What, the crawfish?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can clean. I think you clean the crawfish yourself. When you twist the tail, I think like the vein like come out. Actually, yeah.
I've seen poop in there before and that bothered me. I don't know why. Like,
you're not supposed to eat the poop. You're supposed to twist the
you're not
tail
supposed to eat the
and
poop.
pull the tail off, and then the vein come with the tail, and then you eat the crawfish.
I might not be doing this right.
How are you in Louisiana? You in Louisiana, not eating the crawfish right?
Let me not embarrass my Louisianian family. They gonna cut me
like
off.
you in the home of the crawfish.
When I tell y'all, I was over there eating seafood every other week.
It's just so good.
I don't care if it was fried.
Did you ever eat the turkey necks in the boils?
Yeah, what? Those was at
Fire.
Those would be at the tailgates.
Yes.
So we would have everything. Like we were eating. Like I got so big when I was out there.
One thing about the South though, they will feed you. They don't. If they don't know you, they don't care. They will still give you a plate.
Bro, what? Do you understand how many times I've been sitting up? Like, because I used to give tours and stuff on campus because I was an ambassador. These people would see me giving tours and be like, baby, I seen you walking past here 10 times with kids. Have you eaten yet? I'd be like, no. Girl, I had 12 plates. Just walking. Just walking. Them. I was like, oh.
Need my plate.
My gosh. Oh my gosh.
Need my plate. And the South really know how to, like, they might cook better than we do in LA.
They don't might. They do.
They do, yeah.
It's not
they get down over there.
Because I fly there often. So, like, the next time I'll be out there, July for Essence. So,
are you going to the Essence Festival?
Crossing fingers. Because that's where I want to be.
It'd be live. That's
where I was at last year. And it was really, really good. The food was fire. Oh, my God. I was eating every single day that I was out there. But, it was something I wanted to ask you. So, where do you feel like most at home? Because I feel like this is an obvious question now because you kind of said, like, you wouldn't know that.
Not at all.
No, not even a visit.
What am I visiting? No shade. But what am I...
That is fair.
What I'm visiting, what I'm going back to look at.
That's the thing. I wanted to talk about that, too, because we're on the topic of college. Y'all, we have got to accept moving on.
Please.
Do not be 42 in the club.
Please.
Talking about homecoming.
Leave homecoming alone. After you get... I mean, that's kind of controversial, though. Like, because homecoming is supposed to be for all the generations.
It is. There's nothing wrong with going to the game. There's nothing wrong with...
Draw the line at the club, though.
I'm saying, like, the club, it gets to a point.
It does.
Like, there are certain clubs that's for the alums. And there's certain clubs that's for the right now. So just keep yourself on the other side.
I agree.
And don't mess up homecoming for the people that's there. Because my school had that bad. Every time we would have homecoming, it's the alums blowing it. But I also figured out why.
They trying to live their glory days.
Oh. Well, this maybe reliving that. But number 2, y'all get real bold once y'all cross that stage. We've been on campus all 4 years and you ain't said nothing. And then when it's over, now you want to pop it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about, but that's not cool. I don't like that. I do not like that. I'm not a fan of that. If you wasn't mad about it on campus, don't be mad about it after campus. I don't want to hear that.
My school got that bad too, though.
I think everybody got that bad. I just think like, shoot, when we was in high school, I felt like that too. I was like, oh, when we in COVID, everybody bowed. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. But when we was here every day.
Nobody had nothing to say. Confusion.
That's how I was like. Confusion. In the spam pages, y'all was popping it. I was like, oh.
They don't do spams like they used to now, though.
No, make spams live again.
Make spams live again.
Like, I feel like now because we're working, I feel like everybody in our age, we use ours because we ain't putting that crap on the main page because we got jobs. Like, and serious jobs. Because why do we have serious jobs? Like, y'all see who we are. You be like, you do what?
Very unserious group of people.
We're not supposed to be
very unserious group of individuals.
I be clocking and I be like, I'm a what? Like, I work with clients. I have a caseload. Like, ooh.
Make spams live again, man.
I'm like,
I think people are just so like ashamed now. Like back in the day, we didn't care what was on Instagram. We was posting it. Like,
that's how I'm like,
now nobody.
Page. Like,
everybody want to keep up an aesthetic.
I
everybody
feel like
too
everybody
good.
trying to be secretive and have like this weird, like,
living double lives.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the part.
Y'all be living. Let me say something.
Oh shit.
Y'all get on Instagram and live a life you've never even experienced. And I don't think it's right. I understand social media isn't real and it's a place to be somebody you're not, but it gets to a point when you're trying
to do something
you're trying a little hard, but I know you in person and that's all.
It's not adding up.
That's all I'm gonna say. I know the real and the fake.
I'm gonna just say, like, I've definitely had, like, those discrepancies where, like, I get that, like, after a certain point, you want to be a certain point, like, you want to be a certain person, you want to represent yourself a certain way, but I feel like it's very big not to lose sight of who you actually are in real life.
You're getting lost in the sauce.
There is gonna be a time where those who follow you or see you, they're gonna interact with you in real life and do that same comparison and be like, well, what was that?
I've seen people sometimes in person that I follow on Instagram and didn't even know it was him.
Oh,
I don't even know that that's you.
Yeah, it's the face out.
Stop the face out. just be who you are. Like happy Pride also, guys.
Yes,
happy Pride. Yes, just be who you guys are. Like it's cool to be yourself. Everybody just be cool.
Don't be lame, bruh.
Don't be lame. It's lame to pretend. Just be who you are. When you realize nobody really cares.
That's what I realized. Like, no one cares anyway. So you might as well just vibe. Like, at this point, I'm very big on that. Like, I feel like I'm very stupid. And I'm going to have 3-4 degrees and still be like this.
Yeah.
Like,
nobody.
Like, okay, and so what's some advice that you would give somebody that's considering moving to the South from out here? Because I feel like that makes a big difference. Like, obviously, everybody who's going to college out of state is going to miss home. But I feel like the ones who are coming from out here and they move out there, I don't think they're 100% aware of what they're into.
Yeah. I would just say do your research. Mm-hmm. Do your research before you go because... And I wish somebody would have told me this, because I didn't do my research because we went to college during COVID, basically. Like, it was still COVID time, so there wasn't many
There wasn't anything to do. Like,
yeah.
And we didn't even, I don't think we had our college fair or anything, because all of that was set up, but we didn't get to that point because of COVID. Because I had HBCU tours lined up to actually go see. My issue was that we done paid for all of this, and then COVID happened, and then they didn't give me the money. But that's not there nor there. The point is that I had got into Southern. My aunt decided because she went there. She was like, oh, I'm gonna just fly y'all out there to just go see it then. Yeah. So we went to go see it, and I'm like, okay, cool. I see it. It's like it's a smaller school.
This what you would.
And I'm like, okay.
Southern is a smaller school.
Yeah.
Southern is huge. Oh, you haven't seen my school. That's a smaller school.
I felt like, okay, compared to other universities in my mind, like, it is a smaller school. Yeah. Like, I felt like it was manageable from what we did, like, at Sarah. Because Sarah was tiny.
Sarah was
Let's be honest. So I'm like, okay, shout out to everybody else that did big universities. But for me, I was like, okay, let me get something that I could manage. So I did that because I saw it. And then when I got there, the last night I'm sitting in New Orleans, it finally hit me. I'm finna live here. Like it just it just flew over my head. And I was like, wow. And the next month and a half was so country.
The country is
like
the country is literally. I really like Southern though. When I went to the Southern versus Jackson, I had a ball. When I tell y'all
we go up.
A time. Southern.
We go up.
Southern got it going on.
We really do. But I'm trying to tell y'all, that's what I'm saying. Don't talk about no LS pool with me. I'm telling you, LSU, y'all cool or whatever, but y'all not cracking.
Y'all not cracking.
That's why y'all come to our school to come party with us.
LSU it's not seasoned.
No,
that's why. That's the difference.
And, I mean, they have their droplets.
It's
not
when I went to
make
Southern
a movement though.
When I went to Southern versus Jackson for the football game, after my friend Kim Bird, he goes to Southern. Shout out Kim. He plays baseball.
Hi Kim.
But shout out Kim Bird. You go. But we had you know how the baseball guys be. They kind of like, I'm not gonna say no shade. They're not whitewashed, but
they are though. I like it.
I like it too.
I like it.
You know what? It's cool. Like
yeah.
But we went with him to somewhere called Tigerlands.
She said somewhere called Tigerland. Like I don't know where that is. Everywhere, every time I go to Tigerland, I go back and it's 5. Like,
stay away from Tigerland. I did not like that. Too many. I'm saying.
Look, I'm gonna tell you now. You gotta learn how to party with them.
No, I can't.
No, you
I'm
can't.
sorry.
Listen,
I'm
sorry. Can't do what they do. Do not. Do not. You stay in your black business, but you be there.
Yes.
Like it's fun. Sometimes. You don't go all the time.
I don't know.
I mean, I had to learn to get with it. Like at first, I was like, ooh.
Because being from LA, we didn't parlay. You feel me? Like
because we kept it to ourselves. Because every time we tried to share it, we got the police called on us. That was the problem. And then when we tried to party in certain neighborhoods, we knew it was only gonna last all of 15 minutes. Yeah. So it was like, okay, you can cut this music on. You know, you got 20 minutes, right?
Like you have
30 minutes. Do you know?
30.
That's all. It's over with.
True.
So I'm gonna ask you this now that you kind of like told me a little bit about how you felt. Would you do it all over again?
Yeah.
You were like, do your research. Like,
yeah, I think I would do it. I would still go to the South, but I think I would have picked a different school.
That's fair.
No shade. I love my university. I think being at that small HBCU really was like, you know, I needed to do that because I just needed a smaller environment.
I feel like it was a good way to like introduce yourself to a different change of scenery too.
Yeah.
So not only did it like kind of like give you a new experience, but it wasn't like
yeah, just overwhelming. But I would go to the South again, but I think I would probably pick a different school. Maybe like Southern. Maybe I could have did Southern or like maybe Alcorn, Jackson, maybe any of those. Well, not Alcorn. Have you been Alcorn? Middle of nowhere. I'm not even joking. I'm not. When I say middle of nowhere, my school's in the middle of nowhere, but Alcorn, you have to drive through woods to get there.
So that's the thing. In the South, I think it's funny. Like in 10 minutes, you in the woods. Like really, like if I leave campus right now and I just drive straight, eventually I'm going to hit the woods. But in the river, the Mississippi River is right behind us. Like the bluff is right there. So it's like, oh my God, like. It was a lot of stuff that was going on, so you had to be aware. Like that's what I would say. Like if I was to give anybody some advice, be aware of where you are.
It's easy to get caught up there.
Do not be a deer in headlights. Do not just be wandering around. Know where you are. Do not party everywhere.
I would also say find some friends from there.
But that's the thing. That's what I mean. Like that's important. Like if you're sitting up here. You just going to party. You don't know where you are for real. You just following addresses.
Yeah,
you're not knowing what you're looking at. And like I said, I got lucky. Like luckily, my roommates, all of them was like local people for the most part, and I had 2 out-of-state friends for the most part. So like they kind of would let me know like
that ain't it.
Don't do that one.
That ain't it, partner.
And it got crazy though, cause like I said, like it get tricky in the South. Shoot, it got tricky on campus.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm like,
sure.
it can get like that on campus. Cause I'm telling you, the craziest experience I had looked to the side at a party. I looked to the side, the police running with me. I'm like, you lying.
Boy,
like, you lying.
The South is so interesting.
I was like, you lying. And then why I drop my phone in the street while they shooting? I'm like, shit. And
you know better. You more trained than that. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that was a rookie move.
That's
I
so
know
rookie.
better
You know
than
better
this.
than
That pissed
that.
me off. But the thing was, it was in my back pocket, bouncing around. You know, I got these loose shorts on.
Phone in the front pocket. You got to be able to feel it while you're running.
No, my shorts was too small to even. No, I was girl.
They love a good pair of Dukes in the South.
I was Dukes and booting it the fuck out.
I really wanted to get a pair of boots.
Oh, I did.
But I don't think I was that
in
deep.
boot barn. They saw me.
I wasn't that deep in yet. I couldn't.
Oh, I had to, but I just want a pair. I had to. But I had these freaking shorts on. They were not big enough to put no phone in the front. They had to go in the back. So I'm running. The phone fly out the back. I hear it. I'm like, shit. And I'm like, man. So I keep running anyways. My friend like, get your phone. I'm like, no. And I keep running. She grabbed me and turned me around like, go get your phone.
You've been sick if you didn't though.
Bro, but bro, my mind was on fight or flight. I wasn't thinking because who I'm gonna call after this? I don't got no family out here. Like how? Like I'm gonna have
just need your phone.
That was dumb. That was so dumb. I'm so glad that girl told me that I really was not about to go get that phone. Shout out Kaylin. But I was not finna go get my phone, Kaylin. I literally left it on the street. I ran. I went back, swooped it up. We were so close. Ran to the car. We got in there. I'm getting out of here with that little Dodge Dart, and I'm telling you, I was getting gone.
Trying to get gone.
Boy, I just started driving straight. I didn't even know where I was going. I was just like, go, just fucking go to
Get like that. You just gotta go. You just gotta get somewhere.
And then when I came back, I'm like, damn, I live on campus. How am I gonna go back home? Cause the campus is taped up now. So, cause people got hit. So I'm like, well, and we stayed at somebody's apartment that night. Shout out somebody.
Shout out whoever.
You know who you are. And that really worked out for us. Cause I was like, y'all know where we could go.
Shout out Anonymous.
They ain't anonymous. But
am I missing it? Like let me stop trying to be messy.
No, she can no, this is the place.
Okay.
No, we're not doing work right now during my podcast. Y'all, they doing work outside. Y'all tell them to be quiet. Because I'm talking. The baddest is talking. I need them to be quiet. I don't think they care.
No.
But I'm talking. We're going to edit that out, though. So, we're going to take a swerve over to post-grad and your grad season takeaways because when did you graduate?
Last year, 2025 in May.
We was out at the same time. We got up out that B word.
Flow and done.
So what was your degree in?
Biology.
Wow.
I have a bachelor's in biology.
Let me tell y'all something. Michaela and wherever Michaela's at was one of the smartest in science. Like I was always over there, Michaela. When it came down to them conversions, when I tell you she knew what to do, she never played. She never played.
Never.
Her and the other homegirl, Jalen, was going to pass that test every time.
We made a way. It was going to happen.
It was going to happen.
That was before ChatGPT too.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, we was real educated. Like, this was not AI. Like, my friends are really smart people. So most of the people you see clowning on this podcast, you couldn't get it up with them in the classroom. They're crazy as I don't know what, but I'm talking about Dean's List and honor roll students. So biology is nothing to play with, and you got your bachelor's of science, correct?
Yeah.
So during that time period, was there a time where you had like a real lock-in moment where you were just like, okay, I have got to do something to finish this? Like, cause I feel like,
man,
it gets tough.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get biology, since that's my major, I had to take like chemistry, biology, micro, like all the sciences. And I think I got to like organic chemistry too. Mm-hmm. And I could not, when I kid you not, until like finals, I had no more than like a 40% in that class.
Oh my.
It was so hard. Like office hours wasn't working. I just couldn't get it. Like I don't know, but shout out. And I think I want to say this about HBCUs because I think the professors there are so personable. Like some professors will really help you out. Like like because my professor, he wasn't gonna let me fail. He knew I was really trying my hardest to get it, and he wasn't gonna let me fail. But it was getting to a point I literally was just like, bro, like how, like what am I gonna do? I cannot pass this class. Like,
but you just get to that point. That was me in stats.
Stats was hard too.
I almost burnt my eyebrows off in stats.
Stats was pretty hard.
I took elementary and advanced in the same semester to get out.
Oh, you a soldier.
Bro, I needed to leave.
I took stats one time.
I didn't have no option. First and foremost, elementary and advanced was in my curriculum. So that was no option.
Non-negotiable.
So I failed that thing 3 times.
It get like that.
But elementary, I failed it 3 times. So I'm like, bro, I'm not getting out of here. And this is like a core class for me to leave. And it was a prereq for my final class that I needed to go. So I'm like, bro, what are we doing? Like you said, it's going to be some type of professor. Somebody going to reach their hand out.
They going to help
Somebody pulled their strings to somehow allow me to take both of these classes at the same time because elementary is a prereq for advanced, obviously. So how are you taking both at the same time?
Magic.
So, Jesus. So I'm sitting up taking both of these classes at the same time, and I'm like, I passed both of them with a B. I was like, I'm out. Like, I was gone. Oh, I ain't never been so gone in my life. Now, I had to pay a little extra because I had to pay to take that class online. I did. But I passed it. And that crap was hard. I was like, oh, I thought it was over with.
Yeah. It is hard.
And I was trying to leave in my 4 because really I was trying, I had it. I was about to be gone in 3.5. I did not pass that stats. I did not. I did not pass. So I'm like, man, this is the only class that's giving me problems. So I've never had a hard time in school. Like, at all. And we talked about, we took honors Spanish too, and you know I didn't speak that. So I'm like, I studied, so why am I having a problem right now? Like, I was very upset about that. Nobody talks about the academic decline you feel when you finally fail or you almost at the edge of failing and you haven't had that experience before.
Bro, like actually though, it's a humbling experience. You start thinking like, am I dumb? Seriously, have I been dumb this whole time?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I was. I was like, you know what? I'm not as smart as I thought. Because why do I keep putting this on the paper and it's not right? And this isn't working. But, hey man, we got up out of there.
Definitely.
So, what is something that you accomplished in your college career that helped you moving forward? Like, what do you think that you accomplished, like, skills-wise?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think maybe just, like, sports, but I could say sports, but I've been playing the same sport my whole life, so I guess. But yeah, I guess like sports, like, cause in college I ran into, you know, some other people. Like playing softball, growing up in LA, it's like I know all these people. Like I've known them for years. Like I've been playing with them. Yeah, and then going to school, it's like you get a whole new team that you've never met, you never played with, and you kind of just have to learn people. And so I think being able to like learn people and like, you know, gain experiences from them and advice and like people just from different walks of life, I think that's really cool. So you know, that's kind of probably the only thing that I took away from that. Just, you know, being able to take constructive criticism, and it helps me now, like even in my regular life now, like when I'm at work, I can, like my boss or my supervisor can tell me to do something and I'm not just like, oh bro, well, like I used to have that bad before I went to school. Like I could not take constructive criticism. I didn't like being told what to do. And don't tell me that anything I'm doing is wrong, because I'm not wrong. I'm right, duh. Yeah. But now it's like, okay, like people can tell me things and I'm like, okay.
You could see it from 2 perspectives now and kind of see the value in both. And I wanted to ask you, because you kind of like, you answered it a little bit, but what did you learn in college on the field that you started to apply in real life? Because you just mentioned that basically now you could take constructive criticism a whole lot better. So what else would you say you were able to transfer over?
Maybe just like communication. You know, if I'm feeling away, or I don't like something you just did, or I don't like how you just talked to me on the field, or I don't like the way you just made that play. Like, I can be able to tell you that without coming off as rude or disrespectful. And so now it's like I'm kind of like I got better at communicating stuff that I didn't like or stuff that I don't like now.
That's good, cause I think that's something that I'm still working on that. I'm sorry, Jesus is working on me. Sometimes, like obviously when I'm in the workplace, I get it together, but sometimes I'm like, come on, y'all. I can't do this. This is too much. I'm gonna tell you like right then and there, but I gotta work on that, like to just hold it.
It's okay,
but it's hard.
You'll get
sometimes.
It.
I'm like,
you just gotta keep going.
And if I shut up, it's on my face. So that's the problem. It's like we got one or two options. You're gonna hear it or you're gonna see it. Which one you want? And that's bad. So I'm still working on that. But what do you think were some skills that have been most valuable to you that you picked up in the last 4 years that you are gonna apply like forever? Because I feel like sometimes, you know how people get into that mindset of like, oh, college is a waste of time. You don't need this. Like it's unnecessary. So what do you think is something that you picked up from school that you're gonna apply forever?
Working with other people. College kind of forces you to work with other people.
I was like, so irritated by group projects.
Yeah,
in college. Oh.
I really didn't like group projects, but now it's like I kind of understand why we had so many group projects because I mean in the work life now, working is kind of like a group project. Like you gotta work with these other people.
This is a group project.
Yeah, like every day you gotta work with other people. So I guess college kind of prepares you for like stuff like that. And then again, like communicating to other people, like because when you're working in a group project. You have one person that never responds, one person that's blowing the group chat up, one person that don't even know what's going on, like,
and one person that don't answer to the days due.
Right, tell them that we had a project. Like, where have you been?
How you in this chat and you don't know?
One person that slides are not done. It's the last day. I'm looking at the little
and then that one person that come and scoop up everybody that's slacking and like, get the work done.
Shout out them. We need more people like that.
No, we don't. Me. Those are the doormats.
Oh, well, don't
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's okay to come in and swoop certain people up, but it gets to a point.
It does.
Like, if we're in college and you have gotten to the point where you still slacking off on the group project, you don't need to graduate because what are we doing? You about to fail your career too. You about to get out here and think somebody's going to come save you behind that work too. And you will get fired.
They will let you go.
You are a number. You can be on today. Like, what?
I promise you.
So that's how I'm like, man, no. If you know that somebody didn't do their slide, shit. Hey, buddy, you got a slide to do. Like,
real.
Let me let you know how this is gonna go right now.
Matter of fact, meet me in the library. We're gonna just do this together.
That's what I'm saying. And then I hate when I try to be that person and try to coordinate, and they just not cooperate.
They just don't show up. They just don't even care. They don't show up. Nah, look dumb.
Cause I'm still gonna do the damn slides anyway. Cause I'm in here now.
Now I gotta do the slides.
And I was just talking about the doormat, but I've been that. Like what? Like
full circle.
I'm serious, but it gets to a point because you don't know if that professor gonna give you an F or not for that. So it's like I gotta play it safe for me. This is not for you. Like
real.
This is not about you. This is about me. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not getting no F. So I have to cover both of us right now. Like, this is not about you.
Or if I cover both of us and we get an F, now you're mad at me because I made us fail. Well, you shouldn't even be mad at me because I'm the one who did the project.
My thing is if I made us fail, you didn't help us win because you didn't do nothing anyway.
Exactly.
So either way.
We all messed up. So what? Like,
oh my God.
Whatever. We all fail.
We fall down. But we get up. So since we talk about getting up, how has your definition of success changed since you graduated? Because I feel like when we started college, we all thought, oh, we finna have degrees. We gonna have 12 cars, 2 houses, and a dog. So it's like,
boy, this economy, forget about it.
So I gotta ask, basically, like, what is your idea of success post grad?
Like you said, before we started college, everybody just had this idea that a degree was going to change their life. Mm-hmm. And you just going to graduate and get a job and get rich.
It's Paper City after this. Like,
brother, that's not it. So if that's what you're thinking, if you got that in your mind right now and you're about to go to school, just stop thinking that, because that's not going to happen. I'm telling you, you can have a degree these days and still not have a job. That's the sad truth.
When I tell y'all, y'all heard about my job market blues on the first, like, episode 20s? Like, around there, like, I want to say the earlies. Y'all know. I was over here like, y'all.
It's hard. It's so
That's
hard.
When I started talking about it, because I was pissed. I was like, now, wait a minute. You mean to tell me I stayed for 4 years and I can't get one job in my field? And it's entry-level stuff.
Entry-level.
I'm like, I'm not going beyond my means, y'all. I swear I'm staying in my lane. And I couldn't understand it. Thank you, Jesus, I got what I needed now. But when I tell you that process to get there, and then it's the thing, my parents was like, you ain't seen struggle yet. You ain't, you don't have no bills to pay. Well, you don't have no kids, like, because in their minds, like, they're like, you could really be down on your behind right now, and you need to calm down. But in my mind, I'm like, no, nigga, I just did this graduation.
No, for real.
And I don't have no job.
And all the jobs are requiring degrees and then paying you like $22 an hour.
That part is what took me out.
Why would I need a degree to make
I was like, wait a minute. I was making this when I wasn't degree.
Like, you can make that at Subway.
But I had to.
No shade. Why do I need a degree?
But then I had to learn the value of getting a certification in whatever you're trying to do.
Right.
Whatever you're trying to do, or whatever skills that take benefit in you doing the job, take that course. Because I'm telling you, that is what's going to get your payment up. It's not just going to be the degree.
Yeah.
Because now you have to have proof that you can do the job. And in their minds, it's like, okay, you got the education, but now we need proof that you can do the job. But nigga, you won't give me the job. So,
like, everything is so backwards. How am I supposed to have experience and I just graduated? I don't get that. Stop doing that.
Stuff that just don't make sense to me. Like, and my parents is like, why are you so stressed out? Because the world is butt booty backwards, and I'm supposed to reconfigure this.
Bro.
This makes no sense. I just got here. Like
2 to 3 years of experience, but I know you just graduated, but you also need a degree. What? How am I gonna have 2 years of experience and I just graduated?
I just said that on the last podcast, y'all. Please go get y'all internship experience after your sophomore year.
Do it.
Because they're gonna be like, okay, what experience do you have? You're not gonna have none. So all you need is your internships. Just get your internships, because they're gonna be like, okay, what do you have? And you're gonna be sitting there with your
degree.
That's it.
That's all you
your
got.
Degree and a bag of chips, and they're gonna be like, okay, what are we supposed to do with that? Like, and that's my problem. Like, oh, they don't tell you this crap.
Get them internships.
They don't say nothing.
Anyone that they offering, even if it's not in your major, if it's semi close to your major, do it. Just do it.
Just to get it on your resume and get some work experience. Because these people, I'm serious about that.
It's sick out here.
No experience, but they want you to have experience. That don't make any sense.
It's so sick.
At all. So, what advice would you give your college self about finding a first job out of school? Because what? Look at your face. Bro. What would you tell yourself? Like, if you could sit down with Lil Mama, like, literally a year ago and be like, hey.
Start applying now. You need to start applying a year. I'm not even joking. You need to apply to jobs back home before you even start senior year.
Bro,
for real.
When you finish fall semester,
you need to have been applying. Let them know you're at school. Actually, don't even tell them that. Don't even tell them you're at school. Just apply.
And tell them you need to get on a Zoom interview.
Yes.
And just do it that way, because the waiting period. Look, let me tell you something. I had applied for a job. I'm not gonna say for what, but it was an important job. My mom was pushing me, please apply for this. Do you know I applied for that job last year and I'm just now hearing back in June?
Jobs got that so, bro, just to deny me, just for them to be like, we're moving forward. Why would
this
you
is the
do
thing.
that?
They're trying to get me to interview. I already got a whole nother job.
It's over with. Like, it's been a year. Like, what?
Like, I got employed, I got trained and certified in that entire waiting period. I was like, oh my God.
Y'all jobs gotta stop that, bro. For real. It's so inconsiderate.
I was like, this is not like no Indeed or anything. This was like a direct application. It went straight to you when I did this. So it's just not through a third party. So I was like, in June? Like, are you serious?
I would have had to email them back and write them something not so nice.
And then, then they really played. Because then my job that I had, y'all, it's okay. Look. I had quit one job. I did, and I worked there for a week. When I was done with school, I worked one job. I worked just a week. And I quit in that 1 week. I couldn't do it.
It get like that.
I did a 40-hour training. I did all that for nothing. But I did that mess. But it made me stronger, but it made me mad. I did all that crap, and then I sat there and thought to myself when I quit that job, I had to look for another way. Yeah. Look how long this is going to take.
It's not like back in the day. Back in the day, you could quit a job and have another one next week.
Because you could just walk up in there and show them your resume, and they'd be like, yeah, you good. Literally. Ain't no background check.
It was easier for me to get a job in high school than it is after you
But that's because we were minors. So that's the thing. Once you become an adult, now they trying to live scan you and all that stuff. So that's the thing. That's the stuff that makes it take longer, which I understand the onboarding process taking a while. But I mean, just hearing back 6 months, I was like,
denied.
Wow.
Denied.
Oh, man, that's the worst part. You do all that waiting. And then when you get to the end and you realize the outcome, you're like, well, shit, y'all could have told me that the day after I did this.
Y'all could just not even reach back out, though.
You knew you didn't want me.
Like, y'all could have just not even sent me nothing.
Y'all didn't need me. But that old job sent me an email about a new training. I'm not even employed there anymore. I'm like, oh, yeah, y'all are playing on this email.
Definitely.
Why am I on the list?
They're playing in your face. They're playing in your face.
No, I emailed them back. I let them know I have been gone for a year. There is no reason why I am still on the email list. We are so sorry, Miss Hazel. And be sorry again. Because that really that rubbed me the wrong way. Definitely. I'm driving home from my new job, having a good day, and I'm getting reminded of this shit. Like, I'm like,
stop that, Jobs, for real. Seriously.
That was so hater. I was having a good day, and when I seen that come across my screen, I was immediately listening to that. I said, what?
Day ruins. Whole day just cooked.
They just blew my whole end of the day. I was like, oh no, they playing on my email. I can't have that.
Y'all gotta stop that, bro.
But y'all, I'm a real professional outside of this mic and whatever you see here. Y'all need to see me.
Absolutely.
100% on all supervisions, baby. Y'all don't play. But I wanted to lastly ask you in this segment, you said start as soon as possible with the job
as soon as you can,
right?
Yeah.
So what advice do you have, because you were like denied. What advice do you have about like kind of like getting into that shake back and being able to keep going? Because that's a whole nother process post grad that people don't talk about. Like, okay, you can be as ambitious as you want to be and apply. But it's up to them to make that ultimate decision if they're going to move forward with you or not. And what advice do you have to not necessarily take that personal and just like keep going?
It's just not personal. Like, they don't know you personally. They're not like, oh, we seen Layla apply, let's deny her. Like, they're not thinking like that. And neither is the rest of the world. Like, I think you just have to get in the mindset that there's so many jobs, there's so many things to do. You'll find something that you like to do eventually. It might not be in that time that you want it, but you just have to keep applying. When I was applying for jobs and I couldn't get a job, I just told myself, like, it's either be homeless or keep applying for jobs. Those are the only two options. You know what? Don't have no money or keep applying. Like, you're gonna find something is gonna stick.
That
eventually.
Is so real.
Like, you don't really. It's not that many choices. Either you're gonna apply for these jobs or you're not gonna have money. And I don't think you want to walk around with no money in this day and age, because everything costs money. Everything. You step outside, $100. I'm not even, no BS. Everything costs money.
Brother, gas. When I say I came home, I was hot. Do you people know I paid $25 to fill my car up in Louisiana?
Gas is $6.49.
Bro, I'm dropping $100 every time I go to the gas station.
I don't even fill my tank up no more.
No, hell no. I canceled that. That was a budget cut that we have made in the last 4 months because what is going on here?
$80 to fill up your tank.
I was so upset, and then my car got the nerve to have the high grade gas. I'm like, oh, you piece of motherfucker, like, bro.
Oh no.
I was crying for that Dodge, that hoopty Dodge. No offense, y'all, it wasn't a hoopty, but compared to what I got now, I'm living large, y'all. That didn't make no sense. I wanted that car back. I was like,
it's sick. It's so sick.
$25. Do y'all know that's a 3.5 somewhere?
Not in LA, but somewhere.
No, not thinking no.
See? Money. Everything costs money. Look at that. Not even here. Nope, you can't get that.
But I'm saying, like, that is affordable gas. That is affordable gas. That is all my point is that somebody could go and make a choice. You can either buy drugs with it or buy gas. And I'm choosing gas with mine. If I had $25 in Louisiana, I would gladly give it to them. But when I come out here and they hit me with that price, I'm like,
that's so bad. I'm thinking about getting an e-scooter.
Do not get hit because these people on the e-scooters, I almost ended somebody today because why are you driving on the road like this is a vehicle?
Yeah, get off the road. Get off the road on scooters.
Like, they was on the road like in front of me like Mario Kart did. So I'm like, are you serious right now?
Get off the road. For real.
You're going 30. This is a 50 lane. You're about to die.
Like, regardless of what lane this is, it's a lane. This is a street.
That's what I'm like.
Get on the sidewalk.
And you know he don't have no helmet on or nothing.
Oh no.
And he making bold turns, turns going across. Why are you making a left?
They gotta get out the street. I gotta pick my next song.
You're going left. You about to get T-boned. What is wrong with you? Like, why would you do that?
They be forget. I think they think they like on motorcycles though.
You know, it is fast though. Like, I'm not
it's
gonna
not
lie.
that fast.
My brother has one for college, and I got on that thing, and that thing, I be going.
It's not fast enough to be in no street.
No.
Get out the street.
Not to be playing around with no vehicles for real. That was crazy. I was like, this man don't care about nothing.
Not at all.
But he had somewhere to go. That's what that was. At the end of the day, he had to get somewhere. But we have made it to the last segment, and I wanted to talk to you about our high school experience because we talked a whole lot about college. If you guys do not know, we talked about it earlier. We went to Sarah High School,
SFG.
Well, and so that is basically where I know her from. And during that time, it was awesome. Like, I was cheering at the time. She played softball. Michaela was cool with everybody. Like, everybody was cool with Michaela. If you're not cool with her, you weird. Like, it was you. Like, it was you.
It was you.
Because she's been the same the entire time. So during that time period, sorry y'all, we went to Catholic school. But it was black. Like, we had a lot of black kids. Don't get me wrong, like we had other races, but they was black too. They acted like it. You know what I'm saying?
They wanted to be down.
You know what I'm saying? And we invited them sometimes. And that's just what it was. We was all together, like, for real. So there's a lot of different things that I had noticed, like, in our school program. Though, like, we interacted with other public schools because in certain, like, you know, like athletic events and stuff like that, we would still cross paths regardless. We just said it. We was outside. We would go to parties. It don't matter what school you went to. Yeah. We would be in the same areas anyway, so it didn't matter. We was crossing paths. So I want to, like, boil that down a little bit more and talk to you about, like, your experience with Catholic school and, like, your opinion on it. Like, do you feel like it was something that helped you? Do you think that it's, you know, necessary, or, you know, how do you feel?
Well, I went to Catholic school my whole life. I went to Maria Regina.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went to Sarah. So I've been in Catholic school for a majority of the time I was in school. But I honestly believe Catholic school, yes, it is like a religious school, but I don't think that's all that it is. Like, we didn't fixate on religion. Like, it was Catholic, but
it was a part of the routine.
Yeah, it was just a part of the criteria.
Yeah.
But I think Catholic schools are beneficial, honestly. Like, the amount of people that I tell, like, they'd be like, how many people like in high school were in your class? I'm like, maybe like 15, 16 people, maybe. And that's kind of like the high end. Like that's kind of
each class like the ratio was like 1 to 17 at max.
And then like public schools, they'll be like, we have 40 people in my class. And I'm like, how did you learn anything with 40 people in your class?
You don't. They don't do the one-on-one, like, you know, stuff like that. Like a lot of the work that we had getting looked at for the most part, like it was to the point where our teachers could look at our handwriting and know who's who. Like,
it was very personable.
Yeah, like they knew like this is yours.
Yeah.
Like just off of how the response was, like that's just how it was, and I just think that like it was beneficial. I didn't go to Catholic school until I went to Sarah, but when I was in middle school, elementary school, I went to Seventh-day Adventist school. That's like it's a religious school as well. But they go to church on Saturdays. They don't eat meat. Don't eat seafood. Don't wear jewelry. There's a lot of different things that they like. A lot of the practices are kind of like the same though. So like we would still have like assemblies and stuff like that were still religious. Still had to pray. Like all that stuff was still the same. But when I went from Seventh-day Adventist school to Catholic school, I had realized like the routines were different. Like I never like prayed the rosary before. Like I never did any of that stuff until I went to school there. So it was like I had to learn how to do it. So I'm not just kind of just sitting there like looking disrespectful. Cause it's like essentially you don't like at our school you didn't have to believe in it per se, but you wasn't finna come in there disrespecting it.
Yeah, you had to participate.
You had to participate. Like
it wasn't really an option.
Yeah, no. Like the least you could do is come up in that gym and sit there quietly for adoration. Like that's it. That's all you had to do. Like our school didn't really force it on us like to the point where it was painstakingly like you have to do this. Like,
not at all.
So I think that was cool. And I know that like because we went to the school that we went to, our school did a really good job of making sure that we had enough resources. Like I don't think that we were a school that were like we looked around and we just didn't have. Yeah, we were small, but we had what we needed to do, what we needed to do. Like the school that I went to prior, oh my god, that school that had nothing. Like we
really?
Bro, what? My mom like, where's your sign book? We don't have one. We don't have sign books. We don't like we didn't have like in some classes we didn't have books. In some classes like it got to the point where like I felt like everybody in school was starting to get like the Chromebooks and stuff. We did not have that. Like we did not have like, no technology. We was still writing on paper, chalkboard, not whiteboard, chalkboard. Like we was in it. So when I went to Sarah, I'm like, the first time I heard that school bell was going to Sarah. My dad laughs to this day. He was like, she was probably in school. Like, what the fuck?
No, for real.
But
the
my
bell will catch you off
school
guard.
did not pay for that bell to be turned on. We just knew it was 9 o'clock. It's nutrition. Like that was like that's it. Like,
for it to be turned on.
I'm like, we was doing bad. Like the education was good, but we were doing bad. And when I went to Sarah, I was like, so this is what school? Okay. We didn't have no football team. Like we didn't have nothing going on at my school. Like no games.
Y'all was living bad.
We didn't know we was living bad.
Y'all was living bad, man.
We didn't know. Like we did not know. I didn't know shit. I did not. I really didn't. I was just going to school and vibing out with whatever we had going on. I didn't realize it was bad till like when it was recess. They was like, y'all messed up all the equipment for the year, so guess what we doing? We walk around the basketball court for recess. That's all we do, like jail walks.
Oh, no.
Like it's break time, and y'all walk around the court. We would walk around the court like 2 or 3 times and go back inside and then do work. And that was our recess.
Absolutely not.
And we do that for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight.
No.
I was like,
I would have lost my mind.
My God.
This is not jailbreak.
That's how it felt though. Like it really did. And I got to a point where I was like, oh yeah, no, this ain't it. So when I got to Sarah, I was like, thank you, Jesus, bro. I gotta get going. Like,
Sarah didn't have it going on.
That school didn't make no sense. Like that. I mean, I love my schools.
Chalkboards is really.
We was like, oh my God. I was like, it's 2010.
Which sounds crazy because now it's 2026.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying it's 2010. I'm still looking
with
at
the
the
times.
chalkboard.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I don't even think I've ever even been in a class with a chalkboard.
But that's my whole point. So I didn't realize that I was the only one still looking at this type of stuff. So I'm like, what we got going on here? So I want to ask you.
The chalkboard is really throwing me for a loop.
I'm trying to tell you, I didn't realize what I had going on until I really took a good look around. So looking back, do you think that the private school and Catholic school experience prepared you for college? Like, because like our school was technically like a college private school.
Yeah.
So do you feel like honestly when you got there you were actually ready, or do you feel like you were behind?
Yeah, I think Sarah did a good job of preparing us for college.
Yeah, they did. I was ready for the most part. I think I was more taken aback with like the life stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't
not the
work.
education.
It was not the work.
No.
It was literally the cultural smackdown and just getting used to the heat out there because it was extremely hot.
I used to be sweating walking to class. Like by the time I get to class, I'm drenched.
I experienced everything. I experienced the heat. I experienced my first week being there. It was a hurricane, and I'm outside taking out the trash. My mom girl talking about some. Why is you outside? I'm like, why not? She said, you don't know it's a hurricane about to start. I said, what?
Literally a what? I ain't never
been in a hurricane.
You said hurricane?
Right. Ain't no Uber Eats.
No.
I'm in the dorm, ain't no kitchen. I was like, y'all, we about to be eating noodles.
Yeah.
For a while.
And Kraft mac
Then
and
the
cheese.
power go out. Oh my God.
You gotta make sure that MacBook charged.
Bro, my
if they
power,
say anything about the hurricane,
when the power would go out. But when the power was out, I had to sit here until they turn that crap back on. My mama talking about, are you alive? No, my phone dead.
You gotta make sure that the MacBooks was charged. That was the key. Because if they wasn't, you was phoneless and
my
MacBookless.
friend told me I needed to get a generator, and I didn't understand her until no. Then the power was out for like it felt like a week, but it was really like 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Everything in the fridge was gone. Like
no.
everything went bad. Like it was like, oh my God.
My school would have had to cut me a check. No, I'm suing. I wasn't gonna have power for 3 days.
That was the thing, though. It happened. So that's why it's very important to have connections off campus, because if you know you're doing this, sometimes you gotta leave.
Yeah.
So, what's one misconception you think people have about private school kids?
That we all rich. I don't know why people assume that we all just are
good.
just rich, like we just have money. Like
That's so good.
no, mind you, we're in Gardena. Why would we, if we were rich, why would we be going to Sarah? Like, I think people misunderstand when you say Catholic school, they assume like a preparatory school.
It was the uniforms that gave them the confusion.
Not rich
I feel
at
like
all.
when people see uniforms, they think of a higher caliber of living.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Anybody who went to that school and your parents made a way for you to get to school, congratulations and hats off to
Because
them.
it wasn't cheap.
It wasn't. So I'm saying that to assume that our parents had to pay for that and then turn around and we living in like mansions, that's just not realistic.
Not
and
at
I feel
all.
like people in the South, to bring it back just a little bit, they assume that we came, everybody from California is coming from money no matter what. And that's just a huge misconception to me. Like, I just think that is just crazy to assume, because you guys are the ones living on bigger lots than us.
No, for real. Y'all have more land than we do.
That's what I'm trying to tell them.
Definitely.
You guys got back houses, front yards, backyards, middle yards, animals on the yard,
Horses, stables.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have enough room to carry animals in the front and the back.
Acres. My first time I seen a backyard in the South, I was like, oh my God.
It's not a yard.
It's like a land.
It's not a yard. You
I've never seen a backyard like that.
You can definitely put a pool, 3 pools back here if you felt like it. Like, that's how they had it set up. So I just think that is huge. Like, yes.
Yeah,
we go to
not
private
rich,
school.
man.
That don't mean that you rolling in it, but your parents are definitely trying to make sure that your education is valued. So
I think the button up with the tie was throwing them off.
Yeah,
On
that mass uniform. Y'all
That uniform
used to
used to
wear
be
a
hot.
white shirt.
It
just reminds me of stinky football. Because they had to wear them on
game days.
Day, and it'd be hot. And I'm like, oh my God.
210, that shirt was coming off.
Oh my
and probably
God.
before that.
And it stank. like the shirt is stank, and then they put on the uniform stank, tunnel stank, just
it all stinks.
Standing on the line stank. Like I'm like, oh my god.
Mind you, I was the first cheer manager in Sarah history. Y'all want to talk about messy? I made a job so I could be in the mix. Like I gave myself a job.
Travel with us, bro.
I did. And I had a blast.
Is the only person I know that could sneak. That's why I said she was so cool. She snuck on the bus every Friday. I'm like, how the fuck did she keep getting in here? And don't get me wrong, because I was captain at the time. I don't give a damn like that she's here. I don't care because she was at practice. She was there before more of my teammates. I'm like, bro, why is Michaela beating y'all here? You had practice. She don't.
I was dedicated to the cause.
Bro, Michaela had the water on deck. She over here getting the snacks. She not playing. First and foremost, now if you looking crazy, like your hair sticking up or whatever, she gonna tell you looking stupid. Like
Definitely.
She not finna let you.
Not on my watch.
But she's also laughing at you mid cheer, so you gotta sit there with your face. And I'm like, bro, please get rid of Michaela. I'm going to pass out.
Mind you, I still have that shirt, the little Sarah with the red glitter.
Oh my god,
I still have it.
Shirt.
Yes. I still have that shirt.
Y'all. Our coach put Sarah cheer, period, with the T.
With the T.
And the period. At the end. And I found that shirt. I'm not going to lie. I found that shirt not too long ago. And I was just thinking to myself, like, why do I still own this? But it was good times. Like, y'all don't understand.
It was a
She was having us freestyling on that bus. Like, every day, it was some mess. And she knew the mess. That was a problem.
That's when Spams was live.
That's what I'm saying. That was a problem.
I was because
she didn't know we was that bad until like she got in with us and she was like, "Y'all have this type of shit." Yes.
You wouldn't even know it.
Every day we had mess going on, but we didn't let it like
get out.
We didn't let it get out. Like it was kind of like in the circle. And then if you was in there, you knew. But if you wasn't in there. And you was dealing with one of us, like you was cracking one of us, yeah, you knew the business. Like we was telling low key, but it was bad. Cause speaking of cracking, I can't be cracking in the Catholic schools, y'all. I feel like Catholic school breeds some of the nastiest women.
It's cause they be sneaking. They don't get to live a regular life. They didn't get to live a regular life because their parents was weird, and so now they get to school
I'm
and
gonna
just
tell y'all
misbehave.
this. I'm not a part of this. I did all mine, and I wasn't sneaking. Okay, it was some that I felt that did some dirty things around on Jesus's campus.
Jesus is watching.
And mind you, I'm not lying to y'all. The cross is hanging like
facts.
this right in front of you.
All
Look it down.
Multiple statues.
And you had no shame to do what you did. So I just want to say that I feel like Catholic school was great in making sure that they taught us how to follow certain practices. Mm-hmm. But then it also showed like that because certain people didn't get a chance to ever have any independence really, that they was just going to do it any and everywhere.
Cutting up.
Don't care where.
Cutting up.
None of that. And I just didn't understand it. Like, I just didn't understand it. Because, like, we grew up in an age where, like, now if somebody recording you doing certain things and you posted somewhere, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
Right now, that's what it is. Back then, no. It's on the spam. Everybody saw it. The dean know. And he laughing.
Mind you, I don't know if this is real. This is speculation. Dean Jackson had a spam. I know he did. Because how do you know? How do you know everything that's going on?
I wasn't even going to drop the name, but our old, he don't work there no more. But our old dean, he found a designated class snitch. And whoever you are for class of 2025, you need to show yourself. Because we're grown, we're old, and I'm still on that. Like, who were you? Because I'm serious. He tried to get me involved. One day, look, I'm snitching. So one day my dean, he found out that certain members was chafing in the bathroom. Now, this is the thing though. We live in California, y'all, so understand it's easier for kids to get this crap. So he's like, okay, he pulled me to the side and was like, let him look. Somebody on your cheer team keep going in that bathroom, turning it up in there. And y'all need to stop before y'all get in trouble. Mm-hmm. And this is when we had the dogs. So y'all, the dogs would come once I figured out the pattern, y'all. The dog would come on the third week of every month. that's when I started realizing, like, okay, they wait 2 weeks for us to get comfortable to BS a little bit.
Boom.
They bring the dog out of nowhere. And then when it comes, no, you can't bring your crap with you. Leave everything there, get up, and go outside. So that's how we was getting hit. Like, hold up. But I ain't never went down. But the point is that people was getting hit because they had to leave their stuff there. He told me that he saw on the cameras that, like, somebody doing whatever they doing in the bathroom, and it's one of my teammates. So he like, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that? I looked at that man so crazy, like, I know you did not just pull over here and ask me to snitch right now at lunch, and they right there.
Literally.
So I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, well, I'm glad you don't, but I need you to tell your team to stop doing that. I'm like, okay. So I give him a warning. Lo and behold, here goes somebody. Didn't give a fuck about my warning. Wipe they behind with it. Clean. Here go Miss Auntie. Boom. She walked clean in there. Excuse me.
It was practice hit, man.
Practice hit, and they got hit with it. And I mean, I was sitting on the grass like I told y'all, bro. I literally told y'all. So that was the thing. It was like DJC wasn't our business, but like he did try to help some of us. Like if you was just downright just disrespectful and you just didn't care, then you on your own, basically. But he came through. He was cool with me because, I mean, he balled up one of my Saturday detentions. Because, bro, Mr. Brown, he gave me a freaking detention.
Mr. Brown was strange.
So this is my problem with the education system, and I'm going to just go ahead and put it out here now. Some of y'all have never had power in your life, and it shows when you get to a teacher job.
Start abusing
Because this man heard everybody in the classroom laughing and going to tell me to shut up. So I'm like, cool. So he hears everybody laughing. He gonna say, Leslie, you need to shut up. I said, I don't know how to do that, Mr. Brown. And this man gonna look at me and tell me, you can get out. I said, I'm not doing that, Mr. Brown. And I just sat there. And I stayed there to the end of the class. He said, at the end of the class, he said, Miss Hazel, you have a Saturday detention. I said, no, I don't. And I walked out.
He was tripping.
So he waited until the day was over. It's over, y'all. School's over. You can't do this. He pulled a foul. He gonna come at practice, say to my coach, I was about to say the name, can I talk to Layla? Of course she don't say yeah, because she don't know what happened. So he come to me and give me a Saturday detention after school. It's after school. You should wait till 8 a.m. when my mama get up here and do this again. Like, that's what I'm saying. So he handed it to me. I ripped it up on the grass. And I went back to my stud group. He's telling me I got a Saturday. So then Friday, he still hung up on it like, you're going to do this. So you go to the detention now instead of going to the game. I'm like, my team got to get dressed, and my coach be late. So I'm the only one that's going to get late. Or she wouldn't come at all. What? I have the keys. I have everything. So if I don't come, we ain't having no game. Yeah. So I'm like, all right. So I go in there and I sit down. D. Jackson was like, Layla, don't you got a game today? Because he came and get all the football players. He was like, don't you have a game too? I said, yeah. He said, come on. I went, dang. And then my mama called that man and cussed him out all up and down the street. And that was it.
Some teachers do have that bad. Or like if they were not popular when they were younger and then they get to high school
he trying to make a point. Friends. I'm like, bro. And then he tried to be cool with me when he got fired and had to go to Loyola Marymount, whatever, that high school. We played them and we had lost. And he was like, that was a quick game. And I was like, just as quick as your time at Sarah.
Right.
And I kept walking.
Mr. Brown, get on. If you're watching this, Mr. Brown, get on. For real.
Bro, it's alright, Mr. Brown. I don't really have no problems with you. I didn't appreciate how you tried to give me that shit after school, though. So, that was my whole thing. He gave it to me after school. It's over.
He wouldn't even been able to find me.
School is not... Well, you had to find me. I'm at cheer practice. You know, everybody knew that I was going to be there every day. So, that did not matter. There was no getting out of that. And my thing was, okay, if I've been out of school for these last 3 periods of school, how you wait till the end of the day to write this up? And that must have really bothered you. You waited till the end of the day. Oh no, she gonna take this. Oh no, I'm not.
He had that boiling all day. He could have waited.
Oh man, just to watch that thing flying away. I was not going. But this is something else that I wanted to talk to you about. So I talked to you about the females. It was like, all right, we went to private school, Catholic school, and it seemed like girls were sneaking and creeping and a little bit freakier than the norm. But let's talk about the boys. I feel like private school curates the weakest hood is in LA. I really just feel
it's not a bad take.
Okay. Because I just feel like most of the people that I see now that's like they the real generals, they were straight A students.
Very much so.
4.0s and
yeah.
On time every day and 2 o'clock kids.
Yeah.
So how and why do you think that happens?
Why do I think they
specifically in LA? Because I feel like in the South, like they got gangbanging, but they gangbanging kind of.
Yeah, they're not really gangbanging.
It's made up.
Yeah, LA is like gangbang.
Yeah.
So why do I think? I'm confused. Why
do you think that happens? Basically, it's like that pipeline. Like basically, it's like
going from Catholic school to gangbanging.
Yeah, it's like you basically had this academic set up perfectly for you, and then you just clearly just said nah.
Because people get around certain groups and lose it. People I
lose it.
I've seen people literally, like you said, straight A students, top of the class, whatever, and then they get around a certain group and they forget that they're good kids. Or they trying to impress people, or they trying to keep up. Yeah, they're trying to keep up, but it's like I didn't get the appeal of that. I think we live in an age now. I mean, maybe it's different because we live in LA, but like, I don't think gangbanging is cool. Hot take, that is for losers. Y'all need to stop that.
I feel like I understand it to an extent because of how it started, but where I don't understand is where we started losing the morals. Like, messing with kids, messing with old people.
Yeah, like, that's not...
Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like, I looked on the news like a week ago. This old man got his chain snatched in Carson.
Why are we getting down on the old people? Why are we doing that?
Okay, so this is local news for me. So this is why I'm like, I drove past them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I drove past them, like the area where that was at. And it was an hour when I got off work. So I'm like. And then when I look, I'm like, these is little kids.
Bro, stop it.
So I'm like, y'all bad. Who is trying to impress? That's why I'm like, and the man was so old, y'all. He couldn't pay for himself.
Literally.
So that's where I'm like, okay, that's where I started to lose respect for it. Because it was like, okay, y'all messing with old people, like the incapable.
If you're gonna gangbang, I think you should keep that within y'all's section or gangbanging community. I don't really know what you call it, but if you're gonna do that, keep it over there.
Keep it in the section. Keep it within the members.
And
don't bother the civilians. Yeah, like that's all I'm saying. Like the people who don't know nothing about this, don't got nothing to do with this. Why are they casualties in y'all's crowd?
Yeah.
That just doesn't make any sense at this point. You don't know how many females I've been around or seen like that get shot in the process.
Yes.
They just dating somebody. Just dating them.
I'm gonna say another hot take.
Let's go.
If you're, a woman, you value yourself, you value having a nice life, a good future, leave the gang members alone. I have seen so many good women have good jobs, have good careers, and date gangbangers. And maybe I don't understand the appeal because that's not what I'm doing. But why? Why would you not want to get a good man?
It's the thrill. I'm gonna be honest, like, cause I'm like this Unfiltered, y'all. I'm a healed one, y'all. I'm a healed one. Growing up, like, you see it, like, most of the time, like, okay, yeah, we went to Catholic school, but you could tell, like, we still had some people who was in there.
Yeah.
So either way, and when I went to where I went to school at, that's all it was. Like, all of them niggas was bad. Bad. All of them is either in an ankle bracelet or jail right now. I'm not lying. It's only 3 of them that's actually in college doing something that I could really think of for real on the top of my head. The rest of them is in halfway houses, on the blade. Like, we had some serious situations going on. So, in my mind, they had social workers, all that, because them kids was, like, really in some situations. So, I'm thinking to myself at the time, like, this is normal, because everybody is in this type of situation. It seemed like that I'm going to school with, so I didn't really think nothing of it. It wasn't until I got to Sarah and I actually got to see, like, the full realm of what It could be like dating wise, like, oh, there's athletes, there's like nerd people that don't really do nothing. There's the kind of like in between people. There's the straight, I'm going out partying the whole time. Like, it's varieties of people. I didn't have that. It was just this. So I understand that to an extent, and then it's like, you like, why do you have this perfect career? Why do you have all this set up and this is what you shoot for? Once you do all the stuff you're supposed to do, you want to do at least one thing that you're not supposed to.
One mischievous thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the thrill. It's like, I'm gonna be honest, for me it was the thrill. It was like, okay, I done went to school, I done got whatever I needed to do done. Let's go have fun. And they fun.
Are they?
Yes.
I don't know.
Like, it's not fun when it go wrong. It's fun when it's not going wrong. And I just don't find the joy in, now we out somewhere to eat and you doing this.
Yeah, like all the paranoid, like, is somebody gonna get us? Like, that's what I would be thinking. Like, is somebody coming to get us genuinely?
Yeah, and that's the other part about it that I don't really appreciate. Like, I don't like the secrecy in it. Like, okay, I understand that I'm not supposed to know everything you got going on. But if this is going to threaten my life, and we're in a place where we need to go, do not have me up in here sitting with you comfortably. Because I'm not going to lie, like, it was not LA, but in college, like, that was what I had going on. My mom had to talk some sense into my head about that. Like, basically, you could have did that at home.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to go all the way out there, and these are the type of people you dating.
Yeah.
So, it was bad. Like, I had went with my little whoopty at the time. Sorry. But, he had took me to his homie house. I'm sitting around minding my business. You know, I'm chilling. But this is also why you need to know where you at. I look around on the walls. It's bullet holes on the walls. I'm like, oh, man.
Oh,
No. So I'm staring at it, and they realize, like, I'm looking at it. He was like, oh, yeah, that happened yesterday. Nigga, why am I here right now?
Yesterday, like 24 hours ago?
Yes. And mind you, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, so like, mind you, it ain't been
so
much
11
day
hours
going
ago.
off. That's what I'm saying. It ain't been much day
so
going
it was
on.
11 hours ago.
So I'm sitting here looking at this wall. I'm like, and then they say they're coming back. Why are we here? Are we waiting to retaliate, or did you come for defense? You had me drive you here for this.
They're coming back.
They're coming back. I'm like, oh shit.
What do you mean they're coming back?
Bro, I was so irritated.
What?
Because I wasn't listening to their conversation at first. Like, they was low-key speaking in code.
Oh, no.
Because, like, in the South, like, they country, like, they got their own way of saying stuff. Like, and it's sweet and nice, but it means some crazy shit. So I'm like, they said they about to come back by here. Like, oh, they finna come visit. Nigga, no. They about to come back by here. I'm like,
slide.
bro, I'm sitting
and I'm not going to be here to see it.
I was so bad. I was like, I got to leave this man alone, bro. When I got home, like, from, like, my apartment, when I got back to my apartment, the next day, I had to grab my stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't reside here. What you mean you got people looking for you? What? So it got to that point where I was like, yeah, this ain't fun no more. This isn't fun.
It's not.
This is not okay.
Don't you choose?
I might not even get my degree if I keep doing this mess. I might not finish.
Now you letting the man put you in a position
That's
you were never
what I'm
supposed
saying.
to be.
Like, you wasn't even supposed to be in my life. Like what? If I didn't come to this school, I wouldn't have crossed paths with you. Like,
exactly.
That's how I was like, I gotta get rid of this. So definitely heavy on the, if you are on the straight and narrow, leave the hoodies.
Leave them alone.
Cause they will take you down with them. They will, with no problem at all.
Don't do it, guys.
So, what would you say schools could do to probably bridge the gap between kids who are like, you would say, like, you know, in a different financial situation? Because I feel like, yes, we all go to school, and that could be either private school or public school, but they, like, schools, they judge you, like, you know what I'm saying? So they treat you how you present yourself, if that makes sense. Like, I've noticed that, like, because I work in school systems. So depending on how that kid presents themselves or how their parents, you know, are present in their lives, that's basically determines how they treat that kid. So
yeah.
What do you think schools could do to kind of, like, help with reaching out to kids that are from different backgrounds and not be so prejudiced, if that makes sense?
I don't know, honestly. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be happening anyway.
No, it shouldn't.
So, But I mean, maybe they could I don't know, maybe host more events to bring everybody together, you know, because sometimes it be and kind of just stop the whole judging, because I know we've been in school before, depending on how you dress, how much your parents make, that kind of determines how they're going to treat you, especially kind of at a school like Sarah. If your parent is at the fundraisers, donating to the school, they gonna kind of hold you on a higher pedestal than everybody else.
Yeah, because man, what? Everybody know if your mama worked the snack stand, you was cool with the
Jackson. You was cool.
He gonna write you off for service hours that you didn't do.
No, for real. Your mama was doing the snack stand. She always helping out.
Y'all mama take pictures on the field, whatever. You bringing the what was I about to say? What is that called? Oh my God, y'all, I'm losing it right now. But it was some food. But every time we would have a game, somebody's bringing the food. And if you bring the food, you cool.
You cool.
Ramona's. Thank you. It was an R. I was like, it was right there.
Ramona's.
I was like, I had to get it. I was like, it's right there.
Ramona's kind of fell off though.
Ramona's fell off? I've been gone.
You've been going.
I've been going.
Oh, yeah. Ramona's kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's just the one in Gardena that fell off.
Maybe. But we used to have Ramona's. Whoever got the Ramona's, he was gang with me.
He was good.
For surely. So, we are getting towards the tail end of this podcast. And I just wanted to tell you, you were one of the best guests that I have had on here so far. And I'm not even trying to gas it. I'm so sad that we're already at the end. I think I need you for a part 2.
You know where to find me. I'm always available.
I'm definitely going to find you. So, last but not least, I told you that I really want to thank you so much for your time and all that you do to be here today. I wanted to see if there was anything else you wanted to drop on the pod before I wrap it up.
I don't think so. I think we've said what needed to be said.
We did, y'all.
We covered some good ground.
We loved my and we're definitely going to have her back. And you guys, I want you guys to stay tapped in with me because we have more episodes coming up. And we're locked and loaded with new guests all summer long. Yeah. So please make sure that you're tapped in. Where can these people find you on social media if they want to reach out to you and get some more hot takes on what you got to say?
I don't have a main right now. I only got a spam.
Well, I'm telling y'all, she been so off the grid.
Yeah, nah.
She just come and she talk her mess when she feel like
that.
So that's what it's gonna be.
They can follow my spam though. Y'all know where the spam be. No, I'm not high tech, the original high tech. If you know, you know.
You know.
This is like an LA artifact right here. If y'all wanna find it, y'all wanna follow me, go ahead and follow me.
Yep, that's Miss. I'm gonna talk that high tech. Always.
Straight like that. But
thank you so much again from the bottom
of my
heart.
Thank you for having me on this show. This has been so fun.
I'm so glad because, girl, I'm so serious. I love having my friends on the pod rather than, random guests because it's I already know you. So it's it's easier to vibe. But again, my UC family, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Unfiltered Conversations where we cover mental wealth, culture, music, and so many different conversations. This was a powerful one that I hope reached you. Please make sure you tune in again on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Twitch. If you want to get tapped in with me, you can follow me on Instagram at Lila Simone, 2 E's and _. And the same thing for TikTok as well. If you have any inquiries, if you want to get on the show, you can always hit me up on those social media platforms or email me at Lila Simone, 2 E's and _. Nope, 2 E's business @gmail.com. And that is where you can reach me if you want to have any further discussion with me. I look forward to seeing you guys again next week. This was episode 29 titled We Went HBCU. What about you? Because that's what we did.
You should too.
Okay, go HBCU, y'all. I love you guys so much. And this was episode, like I said, 29. This was Unfiltered Conversations. And I am your host, Layla Simone. See you on the next one. Bye. We done, y'all.
That was good.
Twitch family, can y'all believe that we rolled for an hour and 31? This is my longest episode that I have ever had in my entire.
When you're talking, time seems like it goes by so fast.
It does, cause this is the longest episode. This is the longest episode I've ever had. You guys know that I've been doing podcasting for 4 years, and this is something that I really enjoy doing. So I really appreciate you guys for being tapped in. Next stream, I think we're gonna do an artist interview. So I'm super excited for that. So I hope you guys stay tapped in. And I'm gonna see you guys on the next stream.